town's got a lot of cops. Damn, this town's got a lot of cops.
Okay, this is not a movie. This is a real burglar.
A guy who narrowly escaped a Sherwood police officer
and ran right into this neighbor.
I called the cops at 11:16 in the morning, and at 11:20, he was already in handcuffs.
Sherwood, Arkansas, a small town right next to two cities known for way more crime. Here we have Sherwood, on one side North Little Rock and the other Jacksonville. Now check this out. Sherwood's population is about 33,000. North Little Rock is double that, and Jacksonville's just a little smaller. But even when you adjust for size, the crime rate is way lower in Sherwood. And it really got me thinking, why is that?
So the community always looks out, the community always calls, the community always helps us. The community has a lot to do with law enforcement. We got a call of a residential burglary in progress, possibly through the back window. We arrived on scene. We noticed the guy was trying to come out of the house. So we made contact with the guy, and we actually had a bystander interfere with the suspect, and that's what made us apprehend him.
Right as we saw him kind of turn around the bushes, it looked like he put a mask on. And so I kind of jogged over there, and when I walked in the backyard, I saw a broken window, and that was kind of when the adrenaline hit.
The amount of damage that he did in a minute, he completely ransacked the house, upturned mattresses, pulled out drawers and all their belongings. It was incredible how much damage they can do in such a short amount of time.
The guy ran right towards me, and I could see both of his hands. If there's an option for me to be able to help out, it just seemed like the right thing to do.
Without each other looking out for one another, we wouldn't have seen that burglary. We wouldn't have checked. Caring about each other and knowing who one another is very important to our safety.
Supporting the local law enforcement is huge. It actually helps us do our job a lot better. It keeps us on our toes. It keeps us safe.
Great job. Awesome work. Don't mess with Sherwood.
Wild, right?
But that's just one story. I set out to find a local business owner who'd sit down with me and share how safe it feels running a business in Sherwood. Carol, owner of Paws Mahal Dog Training and Boarding, was kind enough to share her thoughts with me.
I'm Carol Culpepper. I have been in Sherwood since February of 2014. Paws Mahal opened in January of 2018. Sherwood Police, I've had to call on them at the wee hours of the morning. We arrived at 6 a.m. and I was alone and the front door was unlocked. So I got back in my car and called them. They were here very rapidly and secured the building. There was no matter, but it was frightening at first. It just made me feel safe. They're nearby and you see them all the time. Thank you, and you stay in my prayers.
After talking with Carol, I headed to the Sherwood Municipal Complex to hear from the officers themselves about how they keep the city safe and why Sherwood stands out as one of the safest towns in Arkansas.
I love the fact that the city and community, they're very family oriented, and it's nice to be able to patrol and you have a community that loves you back. Building trust and giving respect. If you want to receive respect, you have to give respect a little bit. So I think it's a give and take.
Getting away from the whole stereotype of we just there to enforce.
It's good for them to see us get out there and be human and interact with the community, and so that they know that, we care about them and we're here to help. I think that it promotes a positive image for law enforcement in a time where a lot of people may not have that.
The citizens really, they really like us compared to other places that aren't far away. In our division, we'll have events and we'll talk to businesses and we'll go talk to civic groups, take kids from elementary school through the court proceedings and all that kind of stuff. But the school resource officers, that's a pretty good program too that the city offers. They'll go to birthday parties and they go to ball games and all the kind of stuff that's above and beyond, because they do form relationships with these kids. And then you'll see them as adults. I can't tell you how many times we've been working something and one of the school resource officers will be there and they're like, oh yeah, that's so-and-so. He was, at this school 5 years ago or whatever.
We make ourselves seen and visible throughout the community, even if it's not a crime. I will show up to the basketball courts just to shoot a little bit or talk trash to kids. When they see my patrol come around, they run to the car. Hey, you got Takis? I don't know why kids like Takis, but you got Takis and candies, Disney. So that's how I built trust with the kids especially.
We do a lot geared towards children, and the thought behind that is, if these people are used to seeing us when things aren't bad, then maybe, you know, God forbid, but when things are in emergency status, that they'll feel comfortable approaching us.
We went to a call and there's these little kids and they were so excited to see us there. They want to take pictures and everything. And the best part about that was they had like little toy donuts that they gave us. And you took a picture with the kids, little toy donuts. I think that was really cool. And I made their full day.
Our city has relatively low crime if you think about it. You know, we're between Jacksonville and North Little Rock. And if you look at the crime statistics, Sherwood has sustained this long standing period where our crime is not anything like the others. That's something that I take a lot of pride in.
It makes it so much easier to have a community that loves and support us.
Knowledge is key. We have things like neighborhood watches, a home safety and personal safety, women's safety. I've taught a lot of women's safety classes over the years. That knowledge really helps to help crack down on crime.
Don't be scared to call us. It doesn't matter what it is, even if it's cat stuck in a tree. Anything very small like that, just give us a call. We will be there for you guys.
I love the city that I work for. Sherwood has always been home.
We love the community. We love helping. And I believe that the people of Sherwood can feel that.
Everyone I met had their own story, but they all said the same thing. People here have each other's backs. Sherwood safety isn't about flashing lights or sirens. It's about connection. And in a world where that feels rare, maybe that's what makes Sherwood truly different.